somewhere. In 2018, a professional footballer in Dublin got a message on LinkedIn. He read the first line, didn't understand a word of it, assumed it was spam, and closed the app. That one decision, ignoring a message, almost cost him a World Cup. This is the story of Roberto Pico Lopes. And honestly, the more I dug into this one, the more I realized it's not really a football story. It's a story about what happens when opportunity doesn't knock loudly. It just quietly sits in your inbox, waiting for you to notice it. Let's rewind. Pico Lopes was born and raised in Crumlin, a suburb of Dublin. Irish mother, Cape Verdean father, a father who, by the way, only ended up in Ireland because he missed his ferry back to Belgium after a weekend trip. Life has a funny way of setting things up decades in advance. Pico grew up playing football the Irish way, through the League of Ireland, a league that, let's be honest, nobody outside Ireland pays much attention to. He came through Bohemians, then moved to their rivals, Shamrock Rovers, where he'd eventually become captain. Now, here's what I find genuinely respectable about this guy. He never played outside Ireland. No big move to England, no transfer to a bigger league. He built his entire reputation inside a domestic league most European scouts don't even watch. If you'd shown me his career path in 2018 and asked, will this man play at a World Cup? I'd have said no chance, and I think that's exactly the point. In 2018, Cape Verde's national team coach at the time, Rui Aguas, was searching for defenders with Cape Verdean heritage playing abroad. Someone flagged Pico's name and some old match clips. Aguas sent him a message, in Portuguese. Pico didn't speak Portuguese. He looked at it, decided it was probably some random spam account, and left it sitting there, unread, basically, for 9 months. Now, think about that for a second. 9 months. That's not a busy week where something slips through the cracks. That's most of a football season. Somewhere in that inbox, a national team call-up was just sitting there, gathering dust, while Pico kept playing his normal domestic games with zero idea what he was ignoring. Eventually, Aguas tried again, this time in English, and suddenly the penny dropped. This wasn't spam. This was Cape Verde asking him to come represent the country his father was born in. I'll be honest, my first reaction to this story was almost disbelief. In an era where clubs run entire scouting departments with data analysts and video platforms, a World Cup career nearly got lost because of a language setting on someone's phone. There's something almost comforting about that. Football, at the end of the day, still runs on human error and human luck, as much as it runs on algorithms. Once Pico said yes, things moved fast. He debuted for Cape Verde in 2019. By 2021, he was part of their Africa Cup of Nations squad. By 2023, Cape Verde reached the AFCON quarter-finals, and Pico was a regular starter in that defense. Meanwhile, back home, he wasn't coasting on the international stage either. In 2024, he became Shamrock Rovers captain. In 2025, he led them to a domestic double, their first since 1987, and captained them into the knockout stage of a European competition, a first for any Irish club. Then came October 2025. Cape Verde topped their qualifying group, ahead of Cameroon, a nation nearly 60 times more populous. June 2026, Cape Verde's opening group match against Spain, reigning European champions. Nobody gave Cape Verde a real chance. They held Spain to a scoreless draw. Pico Lopes was at the heart of that defense, throwing his body in front of shots, doing the unglamorous work that never trends on social media but wins you games like this. Then came Argentina, Lionel Messi, the biggest stage this man will probably ever stand on. And here's the detail that actually got to me while researching this. His wife, Leah, their 8-month-old son, and family members had been traveling around the United States in an RV city to city just to watch him play, not flying in for one game and flying home, following him match by match across an entire country. So, what do I actually take from this story? I think it's this. Pico Lopes didn't have the traditional path. No academy hype, no big European move, no viral highlight at 19. He was 28 when his international career even started, 34 at his first World Cup. In an industry obsessed with wonder kids and prodigies, his story is a quiet argument for the opposite, that some careers just need longer to arrive, and that's not a failure, that's just the timeline. If you enjoyed this story, there are more like it from this World Cup that most channels haven't touched yet. Make sure you're subscribed, because that's exactly what this channel is going to keep digging up.